Hello all, it's Tom. Today's topic, the OnePlus Nord N30. Now this is a relatively budget phone and it's a no-nonsense phone to be frank with you. For its $299 price tag, it just works, and it works very well for that matter. Two things stand out to me which make it well worth $300. The headphone jack and the SD card slot. Yes, this phone has both of those. These are personally really important things to me because I really prefer wired connections when it comes to listening to music or getting into calls with people. What about the SD card slot? Well, objectively speaking, expandable storage is always a good thing. Anyone who thinks otherwise, take the L. Anyway, those are good features, but what about the actual phone? The design is rather simple. It's got a basic design. The frame is made of plastic, as is the back, but the front is made of glass. Speaking of the front, the screen is an IPS LCD capable of a refresh rate of 120 Hz. That's one plus to the phone's value, no pun intended. As for the screen resolution, it's got a 1080 by 2400 resolution, which is pretty nice for a phone like this. Now, let's talk about the guts of the machine and all that. The OnePlus Nord N30 is powered by the Snapdragon 695 5G. I know it sounds pretty weak, but again, we're talking about a $300 phone. It's not exactly advertised as the best gaming phone. Regardless, this phone should still handle gaming relatively well. It operates Android 13 and it should get 2 major Android updates, making the next Android update, the Android 15, its last. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You don't actually need the latest Android versions. I personally use 2 phones that have Android 12 as their last update, and they're both still going very well. Let's talk about cameras. For a $300 phone, the camera suite is, well, fine really. It has a 108 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera for really close-up shots. It's not the most comprehensive camera set, but it gets the job done. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel one, and it also does its job well. Now let's talk about storage and RAM. The N30 has 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. That's about it. I know it sounds a little underwhelming, but the N30 has expandable storage, might I remind you, and that up to 1 TB. Other features include a stereo speaker setup, nice. Now, before we end the video, let's talk about the battery. It has a 5000 mAh battery, and it's also capable of 50 watts of charging. The 5000 mAh battery will give this phone a long and healthy battery life, and it should last you a day at least before needing to charge it. And that's the thing, you won't have to charge it for long thanks to the 50-watt charging capability. Anyway, here's a QR code to the OnePlus Nord N30 if you want it. However, why don't we add in an extra SD card for some storage? More storage is always fun. You can also scan this QR code here for an SD card as well. Or, if you don't want to scan QR codes, you can check out the links in the description down below. Anyway, that's the OnePlus Nord N30, the best smartphone under $300. Thanks for watching, have a great day.